It's day 13 of building a gamified life planner app every single day. And you might be wondering by now, why am I building this? And who is it for? Well, I'm building it for me first of all. When I was doing my PhD, I used to struggle a lot with procrastination. Well, not just my PhD actually, always. I even created a project when I was 16 that was supposed to be a social network for self-improvement. I started coding that when I was 16. I worked on it for about a year, and then I never finished the project because I switched to something else. Too bad, would have been a good moment to launch it. In any case, as you might notice, my thoughts and desires might be scattered. I can have many interests, I can go into different rabbit holes, and so I always needed to put myself structure. And during my PhD, I really had to, for survival's sake, and to finish my PhD, I had to learn about myself and how and which tips, productivity tips would work best for me. And I used different apps, I used different systems, I used Notion, I used Obsidian. I used Obsidian for the longest time. But then I switched to only using Obsidian for note-taking. I also did a lot of time tracking because I like to hold myself accountable. If I procrastinate, I need to look at myself in the mirror and accept the fact that I procrastinate the whole day, and that there are periods maybe where I work more and other periods or seasons where I work less. With all that experience, with a lot of trial and error and a lot of hours just trying to find a good productivity system for me, I never stumbled on the perfect solution, never found the perfect app. I settled on a few apps, basically it was time tracking and note-taking, and then maybe a simple to-do list, but then I didn't have my habits in the same place, etc. And I also liked to tie back my actions to my broader goals and see how consistent I might have been with, for example, learning piano, which I haven't been. So basically the app I always wanted didn't exist, and so the idea came up during my PhD, and I succeeded in postponing starting to work on this app until I finished my PhD, so I can honestly put myself in the back for that. No, I'm glad I waited and only started working on it now. And it's the app I've always wanted. The goal of this app is to be a sort of productivity app, but with a more psychological approach. A lot of productivity apps, they just are tools, empty containers, which you have to give meaning to and you have to fit in your daily life and with your values and goals. So what if instead the app that you use makes you think about how you want to live your life, how you want to structure your life, and gives you a bit of guidance, a framework to tie together your past, what you have accomplished, your present, what you need to focus on today, and gives you the tools as well to plan for the future. That's my app. It's called Orakemu. I'm working on recurring tasks and calendar integration. Check it out if you want to. And if you need those features and so you cannot use the app right now, follow me and stay tuned for the following updates. Cheers.